Okay, welcome back to another video where I ramble for like 10 minutes, 12 minutes maybe. This is a continuation of my classic farmhouse exterior, and if you haven't seen that video yet, I definitely recommend that you check it out. It's somewhere on the channel, but I recently did upload that video, so it shouldn't be that far. This is for the interior of the house, so if you guys like just watching interior building and me just rambling on about random things, then this is the video for you. If you like watching exterior building in The Sims and me rambling on about stuff, go check out that video because that video is the one for you. Anyways, I'm gonna just talk about what I'm doing here, but straight away I start off with the kitchen, and the kitchen here is very small in my opinion, but it's cluttered, and okay man, it's not super cluttered, but I liked how it turned out, especially since I used like the base game counters. Not that this is a base game restricted pack, but I like the counters because I don't know, it just looks nice, and I would want more base game counters, but EA won't let us have more base game counters. So I really feel for the base game players because I feel like there needs to be more of a variety of counters, especially in just the plain game, because yeah, we need more variety here. Anyway, so you guys can see me start off cluttering up the whole kitchen and whatnot. I do put some fishing plaques in relation to the people that I imagine would live here, and I'll get into their story, their family dynamic in a bit. It's not the most creative. I can't do family dynamic stories because I'm not creative. But I'm a sucker for them, and like the Sim people that can create like complex dramatic family dynamics, honestly I love the tea and I'm all in for it. It's just that I can't do it. But anyways, here you guys can see me just stick some notes on the fridge. I miss doing that. Those notes are from the debug menu. They come with parenthood, and they're super like realistic in the sense of like if it's a person, like whoever spends the most time in the kitchen, they usually want to keep track of grocery lists and whatnot. So I really like the tiny detail and aspect of realism. Here you guys can see me start with the living area as well. It's kind of an open concept plan for this house because it's very obviously it's open, and I do connect the living area and as well as the dining area. There's like an archway you guys can see there that will connect to the dining space. It's fairly small, and I don't like how it turned out, to be honest, but you know what? I made it work, and that's all that matters. Here you guys can see me start with the couch and coffee table. I add a lamp. I did do the floor planning like off camera for stuff. I forgot to mention that, but I tried to keep this as short as possible, and I don't think many people will want to watch like the floor planning. It's just kind of time consuming in my opinion. So yeah. Anyways, here you guys can see me start choosing rug. I did surprisingly use an okay amount of base game items in this house, and I don't know why. It just kind of went with the vibe I was trying to go for. Is it me, or just like base game items they complement like farm related builds, I think, in my opinion, because there was a lot of items in the debug menu that really worked with my farm build, and I really enjoyed how it turned out. So yeah. That's just a little remark I found. Yeah, but anyways, here you guys can see me color in the walls. I wasn't sure what color scheme I wanted to go for. I didn't really like the dark woods that I was using. I'm more of like a creamish, like brown, light brown, golden yellow type of girl because I just prefer that color scheme over just darker wood tones, because I can never make dark wood tones work. Really, I can't make anything work in The Sims, but you know what? I'm trying, so. Anyways, here's a little dining area. It's super small, as you guys can see. I didn't game test it, play it. I didn't test it. I wasn't sure what I was trying to say there, but I didn't test it out, so hopefully that dining area kind of works, or at least like 2 of the chairs work, because that would be kind of disappointing if like none of them work. Here you guys can see me do like a little pillow hack where I just kind of shrunk chairs in and made them act as pillows. I turned them pink because at this point I was going for like a kind of like a pinkish color scheme. I'm not sure how well it works, but nonetheless, I think it complements like the family that lives here. And now let's like segue into the family that lives here. So I was thinking that the family the family I imagine that would be living in this house would be like for a small family of 4, and I think that this family is very outdoor oriented, and this is a family barn that has been used that has been passed down through many generations. Don't ask me where I got that storyline for. I'm not sure. I think at the back of my mind, I was kind of inspired by like this, like Superman, I guess, because Superman lived on a farm, and yeah, so maybe you guys can have some superhero gameplay. I don't know. Maybe a superhero expansion pack is something that we might need in The Sims 4. I don't know. There's probably a mod for that already. But anyways, the family I was imagining here was a family of 4. There's 2 boys, and then the parents. It could be whatever gender, whatever. This is just the family I was imagining, and I think the boys are a bit older than, like, they're not young kids, okay? I think I decorated this house for like a teenager a teenager and also a young adult. A young adult, and I think that young adult is like in the process of moving out to university, seeing the world, like in the process of exploring it and meeting it and trying new things. And that's why you guys will see later on in the build, one of the rooms are a bit less cluttered than the other. But here is the master bedroom. As you guys can see, this is where the parents would sleep. I think the parents are a bit older now that their kids are a bit older, but nonetheless, I think they still run the farm, and I think they want one of their sons to be at least like the heir to this farmhouse, because it's been in their family for so long, and they don't want to sell it or give it away because it's just a family heirloom, I guess you call it. So I feel like they're just pegging on one of their sons, specifically the teenager, to one day have a family here and pass it down and all that stuff. So that's the little family I came up with. I thought it was a cool idea. I totally didn't just make it up right on the spot. So I do clutter up the dresser a bit here. I do clutter up like everything, well, not everything, but a bit here and there. I also do add an office. That's something I don't really add in my builds. I usually just add them, like, I just add like a desk sometimes here and there with a computer and just call it a day. But this one actually has like a formal office, which can totally be turned into a fourth bedroom, sorry. So if you need more, if you're playing with like a larger family, you could totally turn that office into a bedroom. And here you guys can see me decorate the washroom as well. I believe I only keep in the washroom footage for the 2 on the downstairs, and that's it. Just for time's sake wise. And yeah, so the office here is very it's a very cream colored type of office. I use these season curtains because I thought they looked really nice. I really like the yellow as well, and that's pretty much it for the office. I do clutter up as well, so that takes a couple of seconds. I just took a little break from The Sims, and then like once I came back, I was like ready to clutter everything up, everything that I built. So I think there's something wrong with me because I don't usually like to clutter. I'm pretty lazy, and I see a lot of other Sim YouTubers just like scroll for hours through the debug menu and be able to like make their builds look so like realistic, like as in someone like was just there, and I honestly just admire that because I can never do it. This is probably like a one-time thing for me, and then I have to take another 2-month break before I can get back onto, you know, power cluttering. That's what I'm definitely gonna call it, power cluttering. Here you guys can see me briefly decorate the exterior a bit. You guys can see me add some activity things like the chessboard, the laundry bucket, and the hanger, which is kind of confusing because like I never really play with laundry day in my game anymore. I don't know why having the ability to do chores in my game was something that I wanted for a long time, but now I have it. It's just more of a chore, and I don't know why that was so interesting. But it does add a bit of realism to the game, so I'm not gonna complain or anything. It's just we literally paid for a stuff pack that would enable us to do a chore that most of us would not like to do in real life. So yeah. What is going on, honestly? Anyways, here you guys can see me move on to the second floor. Sorry, this is the second floor, and this is for the first kid, which is the teenager's bedroom. And the teenager's bedroom is very red, blue, and white because I was inspired by the bed I placed down from Parenthood, which by the way is very vibrant, and I really like the color scheme on it. I think it makes for such a cool teenager's bedroom for some reason, and I like the detail and everything on it. I'm sorry, I'm ranting about a bed. But the teenager's bedroom is a bit more cluttered. It has a bit of posters. I think this person is into music, and I don't think that this teenager wants to run the farm like their parents wished for that kid to do, because I think they're more into like music and aspiring to go into the world and be a young like music creator and make songs and everything. So I don't think that this farm is gonna be around much longer in this family. So yeah, there's that. But nonetheless, I think the parents are still trying to convince their last kid to like, you know, roll some hay and take care of the animals that are non-existent in this house. I mean, in this farm, but yeah, sorry. Anyways, here is the final bedroom. I actually do like how this one turned out because of the pretty green color scheme. Like I said before, this is for the kid, or the young adult now, as I should say, that is on the verge of moving out, basically, and they want to go to university, explore the world, and they don't really know what they want to be yet, but right now they're like super excited to go into the world and go to Rochester, and yeah, so that's a family dynamic I came up with. It's not so complex or anything. It's a bit detailed, but it's not super complex, but I do like it nonetheless. You could obviously take this off the gallery and, you know, decorate it to whatever family you want to move in. This is just a random idea I had, and yeah, I think it works pretty well, and I really enjoyed this build and how it turned out. I think it looks super cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So if you guys did like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.